Nice. Okay, I'm going to turn this down a speed while I go grab another cup of coffee. I'll be back in just a moment.
Research complete.
Okay, sorry about that. I had to pause it. I had to take a phone call. Okay, so we didn't get... did I get anything more than the one colony done today? I think that might be the only one. I think we started this... well, no, I think we put Riffle down today too, so 2 more colonies today. Not bad. Engineering technologies available to research.
System survey complete.
Did we complete one while I was AFK? I have no idea what I was researching down here, but I thought that that was the longest one left. Oh, no, we did. We completed destroyers, didn't we? Spaceport 4. Okay, cruisers. What I really need, however, is... Well, what I need I don't have available. I could use some more fusion, power generation for the ships and whatnot. Although that might be under society, actually, anyway. Let's get the cheap one. Let's get the railgun. It's a railgun level 3. And it's cheap, so it'll go fairly quick. Fairly quick being 3 years. Cruisers, I'm probably going to pick the next time it comes up, however. We'll start unlocking that tree. What did we get here? System survey. Okay. Nothing spectacular about this system, is there? Why do I have... Oh, I have a science outpost there. Okay. How did I get a science outpost there when I hadn't surveyed the system? I must have started it and not finished it at some point? Don't know. Well, not much left to go in this direction, is there? What do we have out here? Space amoebas? Probably? Yeah. You know what? It's in range. Let's go survey these two and see if we can get any sensor readings on our opposition fleets, because we don't have any. I'd really like to know what what type of weapons I need to counter. Okay, I have a science ship not doing anything. Research project. Construction ship's not doing anything. Yeah, that's fine. I wonder if I should deconstruct one of these construction ships because of the energy maintenance issue. I'm looking for a system with more than 2 energy available. There's 10 minerals available. That would be nice. I just don't have the energy to support them at the moment. No, just a lot of 2-point energies. Well...
Research complete.
No, not the science vessel, darn you. What are you doing? Are you researching or... That's a research station. You. Stop moving. You're supposed to go there and research. That's the construction ship. Schmidt is off to the east. Pardue is closer. Build a mining station there. Get me a couple more pieces of energy. Hey, we're down to -6 energy. What did we just complete? Fully surveyed. Mining station. Okay, there was another energy mining station there. Okay, we have Map the Stars now. Unlocks Edict. Map the Stars. 25% survey speed, 10% anomaly chance. And the Research Institute, which produces 5 of each thing. It's also Empire unique. And an Empire speed modifier +10. Very good. Okay, all sorts of things to choose from here. Disruptors. Shield hit points would be useful. Planetary toughness and shields. Survey speed and subspace sensors. And then some of the creature-based ones. How's regenerative? Oh, we don't have regenerative in this tree. Sentinel point defense. Blue laser, particle lance. I think we're going to go stick with one of the standards. Survey speed and subspace sensors or planetary fortification. Or a new weapon. You know what? Let's take a new weapon. I know we have one weapon coming up down here. You know, we do have one weapon coming up down here, however. We'll go with this one. Shields. Shields, shields, shields. As opposed to the deflector screen that we have right now available. We're just about done with that Betharian power plant. We're at 99%, and then we have a couple upgrades going on, 100%. Okay, that took us to +1 energy. Okay, energy crisis pseudo-solved. We can also upgrade it right away to a level 2 Betharian power plant. Now that Betharian stone is not very deep in our territory, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. If for some reason we were to lose that mining station, we would lose all that power. I might actually consider building a defense station there because we don't have anything on this western border. Well, you know what? We have the black hole here, or the worm generator here, I mean, in the black hole. So that would be the place to build a defense station, I guess. Might be worth it, might not. I only have the two stations. Or is that even just one station? Yeah, that's just one mining station there now. We will consider that before we go to war. Which won't be till next episode, I suspect. 23 months left of this episode, which will still be 20 minutes closer to. We have another research just about done as well. Okay, let's take a look at the edicts while we're thinking about it. So we now have mapped the stars. It would cost 0.85 influence a month. We're only gaining +1 a month at the moment because of the alliance. But plus 25% survey speed and 10% anomaly chance seems to be worth it. There's nothing else here. Well, let's see what comes up with this next research. I think there was another edict coming out with this next research. And I can always rival somebody else as well. Hyper entertainment building. Okay, no edict coming out, but the hyper entertainment building for happiness. Okay, noxious swamp. Now this is something we need to take a look at, because I do believe most of our tropical worlds that have blockers have lots of jungles, jungle and mountain, jungle. There's one noxious swamp, one mountain. Volcanoes and creatures, which we can already clear. That's a Gaia. No, this is a jungle as well, or a whatchamacallit as well. Oh, maybe we don't have as many noxious swamps as I thought. It's mostly dense jungle. Okay, well, then I don't think I'm going to worry about clearing the swamps. Orbital hydroponic farm 3, arid world. I'm going to go with the orbital hydroponic farm. That will allow me to remove some food tiles and put energy or labs or something else down in their stead, and it's a really quick one to research as well. Speaking of spaceports, we have a whole bunch of spaceports we can upgrade now as well, starting with our capital. Starting with our capital, let's click spaceport. Let's upgrade to the spaceport level 4. There went 2/3 of our minerals. So we'll have to wait till we get some more minerals to consider any of the others. We're also going to build the destroyer yards in that one. I guess I can queue it up to do right now with the rest of our minerals. That upgrade looks like it's going fairly quickly. 1% a week maybe, so that's still, what, 2 years from completion, I guess, at that rate, if it is going that slow. No, actually it's 1% every 2 days. So 100 days, 3 months for the upgrade. I think it said in the tooltip when I actually started the upgrade. I just wasn't paying attention to it. You probably need to go grab me another energy source. There is... one there. And then there's some engineering there if I decide I want to grab it. We are neutral on energy neutral now. Actually, 0.01 a month. We're positive energy. Hallelujah. Lots of minerals inside the territory I could grab if I had the energy to spare to put some more mines up. We're getting over 1,000 minerals a year now, at least. I wanted to take a look. Who are these guys rivaling? I think it was 3 unknown empires. Well, it was 3 unknown, and then I discovered the nation of Gadgeta. I wonder if I should rival them so that I could get the nation of Gadgeta as allies quicker. Because at this moment, they're still at -91.
Anomaly found.
I think I'll wait until I get some closer bonuses. Okay, you'll have to leave that. I'll have to bring my level 3 scientist into that one. Construction of a mining station in orbit. So that was another mineral. That takes us to a -1 a month again. In which case we will build a energy mine here. Can't see that our now this vassal here is actually was a medieval primitive that I actually enlightened, used the enlighten and got into the space age. I don't see them growing too much. Wonder if it is worth, since we don't use ocean worlds, these guys. We can integrate them. Cost of 160 influence at 3 a month. That would use up half of our influence. I don't know if it's worth doing that at this point or not. I'm going to hold off on that just for a little bit, but it is something I'm going to consider next session. We'll see how this war with the northern in the northern frontier goes first. But I guess it would be useful to integrate them. That would allow us to colonize the oceanic worlds within our influence, using those people down there. And I know there's a few of them, although I'm not finding them any. I'm not finding any. There's one. There's one. Yeah, I know there's a few of them.
System survey complete.
So it might be worth doing that. I can't give them access as a vassal, so that would be the only way to do it, is to integrate them and then use them to colonize the oceanic worlds. Okay, fully surveyed the Oviedo system. One anomaly there, some research. Obviously, we don't have the sensor range to see anything within their influence. It looks like. Is Gerard? Yeah, Gerard's actually in the influence of the and it looks like whatever world is in there is actually occupied by the hegemony, or whatever they are up here, Adenir. 18 months left. Construction ship idle. Okay, that is fine. We're down to -2 energy again. I'm assuming it's because we completed a mining station somewhere. Speaking of stations, we are now at 82%. Plus 400 mineral total. Come on, finish this. As soon as we finish this, we'll be energy positive. Or -5. Okay, it just dropped again. And I didn't complete anything. New contact. Okay. Communique from a previously unknown space-faring empire that call themselves the Republican Collective States. I'm going to guess it's below our southern, like on the southern border of that southern neighbor. Republican Collective States. They're starting out at a -30. New contact, materialist fools. They are fanatic militarist spiritualists. AI androids. Again, this is also a mod. Playable robots mod is enabled in this, so that's why you're seeing some of these pop up. They are rivaled with Gadgeta Prime and Yanari Dominion. So they're rivals with the ones we're trying to befriend, and also rivaled with the ones that we're suspecting we're going to need help against, so that could be useful. We will be friendly with them because we are the materialist ethic. We have much to gain. Militarist spiritualist. So not exactly, okay, actually, oh my, they're big. I didn't take a look at that. They are 7 stars, 51 pop, and equivalent across the board in the others. So they're not too much bigger than us. They're pretty close to us in size, maybe a little bit higher pop. 751 to our, what, 641, so not too bad. They're fairly far away. They're in our arm, though. Okay, we finally captured our first of the many species we're supposed to collect for this. Oh, we gained 250 society research by that. Why haven't I been doing this all along? We have we have 1 of 7 procured. That'll give us some stored society research to pull down out of, 314 to be precise. That'll last about, what, 10 months worth of society research bonus. Okay, science ship is level 3. What's your chance at this anomaly out here? You are you're the survey speed. You aren't the one with the anomaly chance bonus. So I'm going to hold off. That's a 30% risk. I have a scientist with the minus 25 risk, so you got somebody else in here you can capture? Or I have somebody that is, yeah, doing a collection that can't collect. I thought I told you to stop that. Disband, go to, deselect, stop. There we go. I might not have told you to actually stop, but I thought I told you to go research things and gain levels. Now will this scientist can then go to that one and finish that project up. That science ship is busy building an energy station. Okay, we got our level 4 shipyard complete. Took us up to 55, so that took us up by 2. Have we completed our... Yeah, oh, that's right, we did complete our Betharian power plant. Now we've got queued the Betharian power plant 2. We're still at minus 5. Ugh. Energy. Where's my energy? I guess what I ought to do... Solar panel network. Solar panel network. Give me a solar panel network here. Give me a solar panel network here. And give me a solar panel network here. That'll maybe solve that issue for a while. I should upgrade some of those to level 2 space stations as well, but I'm going to wait for my minerals to catch up again. I'm going to rival. They're ways away, so it's fairly safe to do. Oh, there's... yeah, Republican collective states. It'll be my second rival, I think. It'll give me a little bit of an influence boost that takes me to, well, that doesn't give me much of anything, does it? Plus 1.5 from rivals. Gain is plus 1.5. Okay, yeah, 1.5 a month. So it gave me an extra half a point. So I still really would like to disassemble a frontier outpost here in the middle, but I have a feeling if I did that, I'm going to lose my energy coming out of Faber. I have no way to tell whether or not my influence of this, the home world, extends x distance. So I'm really leery about disassembling this frontier outpost here, because I might lose Farber and Halton, and definitely, almost certainly would lose Ether, because I don't think the influence of Basra has extended quite that far yet. I think what I need to do is just wait till Basra grows to size 5 or so. Got a tundra up there. That's one thing that is missing, I think, is your actual influence by planet, because if I disassemble this frontier outpost in Vales, and it leaves a hole in my influence here in between Amabuco, Riffle, and Bazik, then any of my mining stations I'd lose access to. And that's a bit annoying, not knowing whether or not I can do that or not. Okay, which is my science ship with the anomaly research reduction? That's this one that spent his time in Sidar unable to do anything. Okay. He should be level 3 by now. Okay, my energy's now down to -3, from -6 to -3, and I don't think I've completed any of my solar panels yet. In fact, I know I haven't. I don't know why my energy is fluctuating so badly. I wonder if I'm, like, in and out of a frontier border area, maybe, where I'm gaining and losing energy. I think that's too far away. That could be, but I don't really have anything that qualifies except for that one up in the Adenar Federation, and I just don't think it's that close enough to be changing influence that much.
Research complete.
Okay, there we go. Orbital hydroponics. Okay, now we have continental world colonization, naval capacity, private colony ship. What is this? Managing connections between the private sector and the government, giving subsidies to the right investors, allows for private initiatives in colonization. That sounds... I'm not sure if that sounds good or bad, to be honest. It's cheap, it's rare. We're going to go ahead and take it. That theoretically will allow my colonists to go out and colonize new worlds on their own. Is that what it is? I don't know. We'll have to find out. We'll have to research it and find out. Now our energy's down to -1, although I think we completed a solar panel there. Yeah, we did. No, that was a mining station there. Okay. Another energy. Energy. Go build an energy there. Well, no, go there. And then we'll go build an energy there. Science ship on Sidar is busy. 167 days. And that does interact with these researches, so I'm going to have to wait till that is done. So I'm going to have to do those a few at one at a time, and then get some research done, it looks like. Coming to 10-month mark, 10 months, and we will end this session. So we're set up in pretty good spot. Oh, looky there. There's somebody, a couple new people. We haven't had contact with them. Did they contact come up and I just missed it? Who are they? The Holy Slurpinar Principality. The Holy Slurpers. That's what we'll call them. The Holy Slurpers. They're a molluscoid pacifist fanatic spiritualist. roughly equivalent in fleet power, inferior in capacity and tech. They only have one colony. And then there's also the associated Bevunden worlds, who are 7 territories. Where are all their territories? They got 7 colonies crammed in that space. They like us already. There's xenophiles and free individualists, so they already start out liking us, which is good. They're allied with the Holy Slurpers. They are individualist and fanatic xenophiles. And they are pathetic in all aspects of power, even though they have 7 planets and 14 pop. Wow. Wonder if they've been fighting and losing population, or what has been happening with them. Anybody else new? Nope, nobody else new. But we're starting to populate that northern arm a little bit more. There's 60 starting races. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, assuming these are all starting races. There's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of the 60 starting races in this small section of space. I suspect that some of them probably aren't. Like the Holy Sleipner, I think, was one planet, so they're probably like an enlightened, uplifted, although they weren't vassals of anybody. So I don't know.
Construction complete. Construction
Now
complete.
there is, yeah, they are.
Construction
There's
complete.
all of our solar panels. And all of a sudden, yay, plus 15 energy. We don't have an energy shortage anymore. Yeah, there's no other vassals. So I don't know. When we enlightened this species here, that became a vassal. Don't know. Do not know. So now that we don't have an energy shortage anymore, just build a bunch of mining stations. Let's get some more mineral income as well.
Construction complete.
Spaceport Q. Spaceport Q. I think they're all spaceport Qs, which makes them all solar panels. And our energy really shot up with that. That was a surface Q. Is that the Betharian Power Plant 2, maybe? No. +3 food income, so I don't need to worry about anything there. Where's your population growing? There you are, going into an energy and mineral output. Okay, let's take another quick browse through the planets. Everything is fully populated here. I am going to take down one biolab. We're going to replace you. This is an planetary modifier, happiness. I'm not so worried about that. Military Academy, Army build speed, Army damage could be useful for my capital. Research Institute could also be useful for my capital. Really don't know how my research is going compared to the others. Let's build the Military Academy. Planetary, unique, planetary modifier, Army build speed, and Army damage. I think that's a good one for the capital. And we shall see how much, like I said, I'm not so worried about food on this planet. Since it is full, it's still got a +1 food. I could upgrade a hydroponic bay and still build another planetary unique or planetary facility. I can't take anything out. You are finally populating into this hydroponic farm. Planet 3 is populating there. And your food income is +3, so I'm not worried about you. Your food income is +4. You're building into an... You're not building where I wanted you to build. I wanted you to build into that Ignos habitation plant. Damn you. Build where I want you to build. We might as well build a power hub here. Wow, that gave me +12, upgrading that to a level 2. And the power hub will give me an extra 10% power output as well. So we're going to build that plus 3 energy of its own. Over here, 1, 2, 3. You're still building your 4th pop. How many pops do you have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do we have our planet? Yeah, we have to have our planetary to have built anything else. So planet 4, you're building your 4th. You're almost done with your 4th, actually, which is another energy one. I'll wait and see where you populate next to worry about building.
Complete.
Okay, Gulathas are large, flat herbivores that have evolved internal gas pockets, enabling them to hover a few centimeters above the ground. They move about in herds consisting of a few dozen animals, grazing on the moss and lichen that can be found on the windswept plains of Inklak Nixpak. They are ruthlessly hunted by the apex as predators, and our biologists estimate there are only a few hundred herds remain. Of these, consisting of 9 animals have been successfully collected. So another 1 specimen and another 250 society research to fund into our research pool. And now we'll start researching the frontier initiatives, which we'll finish next session. Where was I? I was over here. You've got your 4th pop just about done, so we'll see where your 5th pop goes before I build anything. And over here, your 2nd pop is fully built. Your 3rd pop is started. Might as well go. We know what we need to build there. Now, does a Frontier Clinic add 2 food to it? I think it does. I think we'll build the Frontier Clinic on that spot. It also adds 5 habitability to the planet, which would make that an 85. Elections coming up, okay. Or was that elections complete? I wasn't paying attention. Canadius is fully surveyed, and a disappointment. A little bit of metal there. Oh, we have space amoeba.
Complete.
I saw. It's up there. Planet. I'll survey that. Construction queue on the home world. So that is was a. Did we build the destroyer? We got the destroyer assembly yards. I can also build orbital hydroponics there. We have 1,000 minerals. I think I'm going to upgrade another space yard. Both of the level 1 space yards to level 2. Takes 2/3 of my minerals, but having those extra slots, construction slots, will be useful as well. Next election is in 2 years. I thought we had a 4-year cycle. Yeah, don't know. Election overview. There we go. In 16 months. I don't know what that was. Maybe was that a level up of a governor or something? I wasn't paying attention to that last whatchamacallit. Oh well, no big deal. Build up some energy again. Not energy, but minerals again. That's probably going to be about the extent of what happens this session. I do have a science chip inactive. You know what? We have not jumped galactic arms yet. Let's go survey some systems on the outskirt of that second galactic arm. Another erstwhile enemy. Did I actually end up rivaling? Let's see. Where are we? Hydros. We ended up rivaling the Republic Collective States, which were also rivals of the Gadgets. Does that give us enough of an impetus to get a alliance with Inspector Gadget down here? No, but it's getting closer. It's down to -31. Mutual rivals plus 15, opinion plus 6.
System survey complete.
And if we can get 51 more points of embassy, so we should be able to ally the Gadgets as well. Okay, we got a level 3 science ship with the minus the archaeologist, so the minus 25% to. So we're going to go here now. And survey this anomaly. It's 30% risk, but we have a minus 25% chance to that, so that's a total 5% risk. We should be okay. 1 month left. Still no real signs of any of these, the power of this fleet. These guys are still at war too, aren't they? Or not. I don't see any. Oh yeah, they are at war still. So they're taking a long time in that war. I wonder if they use warp travel or something. That would explain maybe a little bit of the slowness of those last 2 wars that they fought. And final 30 days. I don't think anything else. Well, we're going to complete a building here, it looks like, maybe. What is this? A power hub. Okay, well, that'll be useful. We finally we more than stabilized our power. We went from -6 to +24. I guess those solar panels on the space stations are very, very, very much more useful than I thought. I can actually build some more research stations now.
Construction complete.
Hey, there's another. Oh, governor level up. So he's now hydroponic farm build cost. You know what? I probably don't need you here anymore. Time to move you. Zip Obutanta gets to move. Did I lost a governor somewhere along the line too? I think. I'm sure I had 3 governors. I'm not going to worry about another governor at this point, however. So we'll move you over to there. That'll give you a hydroponics farm build boost. And for our last 15 days, there's our surface construction queue of that would have been the power hub. Last building is coming into the... Okay, you're finally going to build into the Ignos habitation system, which is the global habitability modifier. Another scientist leveled up. That is one of my survey ship scientists. He is now level 2. That's the anomaly speed, I presume. Survey speed. Oh, anomaly discovery chance, 10%. Okay, good. And, oops, we turned the year. Okay, that is where we're going to end it. Anybody have any quick questions I can answer? Want to see something really quickly about the Empire? I just had gone over the planets. Research, we're just a couple months away from the private colony ships, which will be interesting to see. And Tier 3 railguns. We can compare them real quick to what we have by looking at one of our existing ships. Accuracy 76, damage 2.43. And if we look at our Corvette that uses the railguns... Oh, they use autocannons. Do I have anything using railguns? Coil guns. I don't think I do have anything using railguns anymore. Coil guns. Defense platform. Mass drivers. I might not have anything using railguns anymore. Okay, well, how do they compare to, say, the small autocannons? Kinetic 3 to 15 at 82%. Kinetic 5 to 19 at 76%. So, yeah, they don't seem to be as good. But, yeah, we'll see. So that's our research coming up. So yeah, pretty good spot here. We're now 46 years in. I have run one of my offline games. I think I ran up to around year 64 before I got stomped by the equivalent of this AI up here, starting bordering me and as a superior AI. You can see we've caught up fairly well to our neighbors. So the interstellar Andaran hegemony actually we have surpassed in everything except for population. Okay, not surpassed in everything. We're equal capacity in tech. They started out ahead of us, however. They're still ahead of us there. And our other neighbor to the south, the Yanari, the other threatening neighbor, we are at least equivalent across the board there. Although they have 8 colonies and 65 pops, so they're well ahead of us in that respect. Now, we can offset that by the fact they have no allies or vassals, and we do have a vassal, the United Batharian States, which has at least... wait, what's the Void Skulkers? Is that our pirate that we... or is that just the name of... Okay, no, that's just the name of their fleet. So they have another 367 size fleet there. The two of us together probably could take on either the north or the southern faction. And, of course, we're also allied with the... Magwell United Colonies, for which we will use to knock the Andaran hegemony down. That's going to be next play session. I think I'd try to take that, and they're probably inferior to me. No, they're actually equivalent across the board and very similar in population. One fewer planet, very similar in population as well. So the two of us can easily handle the three of us technically can easily handle the Andaran hegemony. And then over on this side, I'm hoping to ally the gadgets in order to protect against the Yanari Dominion. Overall, I think we've got a pretty good start. Now we have one more colony to place, and I'm really tossing back and forth between this Gaia world here which is actually fairly nice. Size is what, 22, 21, and 6 blockers, so 15 to build in right off the bat. Not great mineral-wise until I clear some blockers, but I can clear 2 of them right off the bat as well. But I'm tossing that one back and forth with this one over here, which is as much strategic as just good itself. I mean, it does have the happiness and society output from the hallucinogen, and also an ethics divergence, by the way. 11 buildable immediately. I can't clear any of them immediately, but it's a strategic check to this expansion of this race, who's been expanding out to the west through the what had been the Machine Dominion or whatever they were called, and now we have them fighting the United Fungus Confederacy. So it's really back and forth how I do it. Now, what probably the way to go, I'm guessing, grab the Gaia, because that will put me at my limit of 7, and which will, I don't know if I'm forced to sector at 7 or on my 8th. Again, I haven't gotten to this point. I will find out. But if I am forced to sector, that will give me control of the outlying colonies, which I'm more worried about growing properly. So I'm thinking, unless these guys make another move west, i.e. if they finish this war and take over the fungi, I think I have to take this this tropical over here, because I'm pretty sure they're also a tropical growing species. Yeah, they're also tropical preference, so we're sharing world preferences. I definitely don't want them to grow down here into Edamin. So it really depends maybe on how this war goes before we start, or whether we get to start our war first. If they finish this war quickly, I'm probably going to have to grab Edamin. Ideally, I mean, if they were to throw a colony ship out there here in the near term, I could immediately declare war and go to war over Ocasio and Edamin and try to get them both. That might be the way to go. But that is going to be the end of the session. Thanks for joining, everybody. Look for this series to go up on YouTube here this week. I haven't gotten the beginning of the episodes up yet. You can find my YouTube channel below. And I'll be back probably Wednesday with some more of this playthrough session. Unless I get up early again tomorrow like I did today, in which case I'll be on again tomorrow morning. But again, thanks for joining, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will catch you next time. Have a great afternoon.